Hello friends, how are you? Today my topic is getting started with the TensorFlow and deep learning. Okay, so before me to my topic, I request you to please subscribe my YouTube channel. Okay, so this is the first part of a series where I'll be posting many blog posts about coding, machine learning, and deep learning algorithms. I believe in hands-on coding, so we will have many exercises and demos which you can try yourself too. I would recommend you to play around with these exercises and change the hyperparameters and experiment with the code. That is the best way to learn and code efficiently. If you don't know what hyperparameters are, don't worry, we will walk through the TensorFlow core capabilities and then also explore high level APIs in TensorFlow and so on. Is this a series for me? If you are a person who is looking to get started with the TensorFlow, machine learning, deep learning, but don't have any knowledge about machine learning, you can do this. If you already know about the machine learning and deep learning, don't know about the TensorFlow, you can also follow these as you might be using some other frameworks or libraries like Cafe, CNTK, Apple, ML, or PyTorch, and might also be knowing about the math behind it. You can skip the sections marked optional if you know about the basics of the TensorFlow. Then you can skip some of the blog posts. Okay, is any software setup needed? No, not at all. If you need to install any software at all to complete the exercises and follow the code at all, we will be using Google Collaboratory. Collaboratory is a research tool for machine learning education and research. It is a Jupyter notebook environment that requires no setup to use. Collaboratory works with most major browsers and is most thoroughly tested with the latest versions of Chrome, Firefox, and Safari. And what more, it is completely free to use. All collaboratory notebooks are stored in Google Drive. Collaborative networks can be shared just as you would with Google Docs or Sheets. Simply click the share button at the top right of the any collaborative notebook or follow these Google Drive sharing instructions. Before you ask me, collaborative is really reliable, fast to. However, you can also use a local development environmental, preferably Jupyter notebooks, but we will not be covering how to set up the local environment in these blogs. Which version of the TensorFlow? The answer of this question is that in this blog we will cover both. If you are using collab notebooks, add this code. Okay. Uh, in this code, like you can see, it's a Python code in which we write try, and it's a modular sign TensorFlow version 2.x. Except first, it is an if else statement in which it is saying that try, it is a try, and except mean if else, then pass import TensorFlow as TF. Okay, this is our built-in library. Introduction: coding has been the bread and butter for the developers since the dawn of the computing. We are used to creating the applications by breaking down the requirement into composable problems that can then be coded against. So, for example, if you have to write an application that figures out of stock analytic, maybe the price divided by the ratio, we can usually write code to get the values from the data source, do the calculations, and then return the results. Or we are writing a game, we can usually figure out the rules. For example, if the ball hit the brick, then brick should vanish and the ball should rebound. But if the ball falls off the bottom and the screen, maybe the player loses their life. We can represent that the diagram with this diagram. Rules and data go in the answers will come out. Rules are expressed in the programming language, and data can come from a variety of sources, from local variables up to databases. Machine learning rearranges this diagram where we put answers in data in, and then we get rules out. Okay, so I think this is enough for today's topic. Time to go. Goodbye. Meet you in the next video.